guys, it's Janie. Welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. I have a book haul for you today. I know I haven't done book hauls in a month for a while, but I wanted to get this done. So I have a book haul, and then I also have this unboxing. You guys will hear about that in a moment. Let's get started on these books. So here we've got Dreamless by Josephine Angelini. This is book number 2 to the Starcross series. He also has book number 3. He couldn't find book number 1. Look how perfect this book is. This came from our used bookstore, and it is gorgeous. And he did spend $9 on it, but anyway, there's that. This is for my husband. This is a series that he wants to read. Next one we got here is Sycamore Row by John Grisham. I am not a John Grisham fan. I don't read John Grisham stuff. But for the first time, I read A Time to Kill. I think I had it on my January TBR, and it was a very intense story covering racism. And, there was a young girl who was raped and beat and left for dead. And this lawyer has to come in because the father of the little girl ended up killing the people who were going on trial. So he ends up defending him, and this is his continued story, The Lawyers. So I found out from Susan that there was a sequel, and so I looked for it, picked it up. It was only $6, and again, the book is in perfect condition. So I'm hopefully going to get to that sometime this year. We'll see. Next one we've got here is called The House Next Door. It's by Anne Rivers Sedans. And this is the Stephen King Horror Library edition. It is, simply put, a haunted house story. It's a story about a haunted house, and it was showcased, so I picked it up. The next one we got here is called Fruitcake by Jane Rubino. This is a Christmas mystery. This was on the sales rack for $2. So I decided to pick it up because I don't have that many Christmas books, and I really don't have Christmas mystery books, so I picked this one up, and I think I will probably be reading it when the time goes around, when we get to Christmas again. So it looks like a really cool book, and it's in decent condition for being on the sales rack. The next one we got here is Kind of Cruel by Sophie Hannah. This I got from our Dollar General for $2, and it just sounded interesting, so I picked it up. Dollar General generally does have pretty good books in there if you just, look through them. Because then I also got Cop Town by Karen Slaughter. This one was $3 though, but I've already read this book. I got it for review actually, and decided that I would pick it up because I did enjoy the story, and then I can read it again if I want to. So there's that one. You guys know I love Karen Slaughter. And then there was one more that I got from Dollar General, and that was called The Sea Garden. This is by Deborah Lawrenson. I just loved that cover. That cover is gorgeous. This is a historical. It's 3 different stories that come together by way of a mystery that involves all 3 of the stories. This one is going to be pretty interesting, I think, considering I believe this one was a historical. Yeah, it's World War II historical, so there's that one. Another one I picked up also from the bookstore on the sales rack was Phelim's Secret by Denise Giardina. Giardina, I think that's how you say it. This one also is historical, and this girl finds this cave and a skeleton, and then there's a secret little crevice, and she falls through it, but she falls through it to England in 1657, I think it was. Yes, 1657. So what does that sound like? So I'm looking forward to reading it and see if it's going to be any good. It's probably going to be part of a series. I didn't even look it up. So there's that one. Then the final book that my dear husband bought me was this beautiful book, Gemina. And this is by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is the sequel to Illuminae. And I loved that book. So I picked up the sequel. Walmart, I think, is where we got it from. I had it for $16. So the hub said, go ahead and pick it up. because he knew I wanted it. And there we go. The covers are just beautiful. Just look at this plastic stuff and then the main cover. I love the way they were designed. And the story itself is really good. So there's those. Now, I think I've made mention of my niece. She was on college break over the holidays, and she decided to come stay with us. She had gotten back some money from college, and she ordered some books and told me to go ahead and do a unboxing for this. I've already cut the box open. Do an unboxing for this because she actually, let's sit this back down here. She actually ordered a book for me from Book Outlet. So she wants us to read. She wants us to read the book together, and that book is Love Letters to the Dead, and this is by Ava Delara. And yes, I know I'm really far behind. This book was really popular, I don't know, 1 or 2 years ago, and I just never picked it up. So she ordered them. She ordered me one so we can read it together, and we will see how we like it. So I have the book. I hope I enjoy it. She also ordered a couple other books here so that she could read them with me because I already have them. The first one is The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. You guys all know about this story. I have the books, and I've just not read them yet. And again, mixed reviews, so I'm hoping that I will enjoy them. I've got 2 of the books, the first 2. And then she also picked up A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray, which I've been dying to read this book. I've had it sitting on my shelf, and I've just not picked it up yet to read it. Again, historical, but I did enjoy The Diviners. I thought the writing was okay, but it was just a little slow in parts. So I'm hoping that this one, when we read this one together, will be a little better and we can continue with the series. She also picked up The Last Time We Say Goodbye by Cynthia Hand. I have not myself heard of this one, but she got it from somebody she heard about it from somebody on BookTube. So there's that one. And then she's got one more in here that she's been dying to read. That is the Lux series. This is the first one. This is Lux Beginnings. And this one has obsidian and onyx in it. And I told her I enjoyed the series. It gets better as you go, though, I think. Like the first couple were kind of, cutesy kind of story. It does get a little more serious, I think, as the series goes. So those are the books that she picked up from Book Outlet. If you've read any of these books that I showed you today, let me know in the comments below and we will talk about it. Thanks guys for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.